Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about a very predictable response. From Greek City Times, Change.org removes petition to stop Netflix's Queen Cleopatra. Why did I see that coming? Did I mention that in the previous video where I covered this? Unsure, but it was very predictable. After all, Change.org is run by a bunch of woke... I think I'm safe to say a naughty word on YouTube. Is it? Let's see, 56 seconds, 57, 58, 59, 1 minute! I think we're good! By a bunch of fucking woke retards! These are a bunch of people who are uncomfortable with facts, uncomfortable with history. These are people who are so uncomfortable with history that they feel the need to change it, even though history cannot be changed. It's established fact. But here we are. These are the same people who, as I saw yesterday on GB News, where they buckled out and tried to... One moment. This needs a coffee because it's absurd. Coffee. Who buckled out of a book, who actually not defended, but showed the true facts of colonialism, that it wasn't all evil. The publisher was okay with it initially, but then a bunch of younger employees started to have a problem with it because they could not accept the established fact of colonialism being generally good. It brought civilization, it brought stability to the region and all of those things. They got completely and utterly triggered and made the publisher pull out of the deal, which the guy then had to find another book publisher to publish his work. I'm pretty sure that it's pretty much going to happen the same thing for a book publisher too, if I ever manage to get one for my book. Talking about that and something not woke, here's a sponsor for my channel. Right. So the guy couldn't get the publisher, he found another publisher who did it. But you see, the far left are very, very uncomfortable with history, so they cannot accept it. Let's cover this, shall we? Over 85,000 people from all over the world in less than 2 days signed this petition. For some unknown reason, the petition has been removed from change.org platform. You need an editor. Try to come over here. Yeah, okay. As you can see, the guy actually, then the person, guy, woman, somebody, took a screenshot of their cell phone. Dude, you gotta think about recharging your battery soon. Just give it 20% more and you'll be okay. And then you need to recharge. Don't let it go too low. Don't recharge it with too high. But either way, let's go. When you click the link, the petition isn't available. So I decided to go and check it out. I went to my history section on my browser and this petition isn't available. Either the URL is incorrect or is incorrect. Evaluate all community Jesus Christ, English community guidelines, or the starter removed it. It got deleted by change.org. It's the same address. I checked it multiple times on my browser from the history because I signed it. I went to it on my browser and it was there and it's now gone. Anyway, the petition to cancel Cleopatra documentary on Netflix. The petition to cancel the new documentary was started by Maha Shihata and Aik Yasser for falsifying history, aka they were Egyptians. How dare the Egyptians actually stand for the history of their own country? Well, it's an inconvenient fact, isn't it? Where they actually found evidence of it on DNA that shows that they were Mediterranean and Caucasian and they had no sub-Saharan DNA, but the tiny little details, especially because Cleopatra was Greek, so it pisses even more on the far leftist parade to have historical revisionism. Whoopsie daisy. Right. So, this from Stop Bothering Me Ground News. Nature Communications from Nature.com. Ancient Egyptian mummy genome suggests an increase of sub-Saharan African ancestry in post-Roman periods. Whoopsie daisy. Cheerio. Now it's as if history has a way of being wrong on the far left ideology. Here is one evidence. As you can see, this is an old map from Eratosthenes from BC. Before Common Era, if you prefer that, or before Christ, 2020. 2020, Jesus Christ, 220. Jeez, I'm off my game today. Hey, it's Monday. Can't play myself on it. Anyway, this was the known world for Europeans and Mediterraneans, Romans and Egyptians, and you can see the quality of the map varies considerably as they try to go even further away from the center, which was the Mediterranean. You can see the quality on Iberian Peninsula, France, even Great Britain to Ireland. Well, Yarn, quite fascinating, to Ireland. And you can see the Thule Island with the Faroes, and even Scandinavia, or Russia, or even Germany. You can see the quality itself decreases considerably. And you can see here that they don't know anything else out of Africa. Here, for them, Africa ended here and then Mare Atlanticum. For them, this was our sea or end of the known world. And you can see the detail here, Italia, As you can see, the details is way better. You can see the islands, you can see Crete, you can see Cyprus. The details are much better. Alexandria, the Egypt and all of that, you can see the details, it's much more clearer. But in the regions far away, it becomes muddier, becomes blurrier or less detailed. So you can see there is no sub-Saharan Africa. As you can see here, this is sub-Saharan Africa. This is where the black people that you know today comes from. They actually had their own empires, their own civilization, their own myths, and their own folklore, their own culture. And just like that, they were not aware of Europe. Just as Europe and the Mediterranean and the Arab Peninsula and all of that was not aware of sub-Saharan region. Obviously, this map actually includes, just from the Romans to, I think, around 1,200, thereabouts, give or take. Because as you can see here, it already had the caliphate, as in it's already had the Islamic civilization in there. Or conquerors. As you can see here, Umayyad, Caliphate, and etc. But you can see there is nothing here and here. But don't worry, it's just tiny little details that the far leftists don't care about. And you can see here the South Africa had nobody. But details of the far leftists don't like pointed out. So with that idea, the Afrocentrists are once again trying to rewrite history because history is wrong. Their version of ideas and narrative is right. Far leftists. One day in history, we are going to look at this time period and wonder, what the fuck happened? Well, on that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night.